Purim Sameach. Purim is amazing. It's a time where we're supposed to connect to an energy, to something that makes us the happiest person in the world. Now, what's so special about Purim? Why is that the time where we say it's even greater? It's like Purim, it's like greater than Yom Kippur. So why so unique and special than any other days? So to understand that, we have to go back to the beginning of time. Everything starts always with the story of Gan Eden. What is the root of all evil? And what's the root of that prevents us from us being really happy? Well, everything started with the snake. The snake, the Satan, was jealous of Adam and wanted to take Eve. And say that's the reason why he tempted Eve and tried to kill Adam, but ended up not working the way he wanted. But basically, he wanted to get something that was not his. He wanted Eve, and not only that, his technique to try to get Eve and Adam to sin was also to have them want something that they didn't have. What was it? He told them, if you eat from the tree, you will be like God. You will be God. So in a way, there was something wrong with that, because although we want to emulate God and be close to God and attached to God, we're not supposed to be God. We're supposed to want to be Adam. We're supposed to be Eve. We're supposed to be the greatest human being that we can be. We don't want to be something else. We don't want to be angels. We don't want to be animals, and we don't want to be God. We want to be human beings on the highest level, on the level of perfection. So how do we do that? Each one of us, we have special strength, special potential, special beauty, a soul that is very unique, and each one of us has to play our role of being the best who we can be. But we can only do that if we don't try to be someone else, if we don't try to copy others, and we are true to our uniqueness. Now, our whole life, we always put into situation where we have social pressure, where we try to fit in, when we try to dress a certain way, we're scared of what people are going to say. We live in a shell with a costume. We have a costume on how we go in the world because of the way we relate to the world. But the truth is, we should not be scared of being our true self. The whole story of Purim, the dressing up and the role playing, all that is all here to help us connect to which role we are here to play, our own unique role. And if we divert from that, we're not going to be happy. True happiness comes when you truly are who you truly are, right? You become your potential. There's no one like you. The moment you feel there's no one like you, you'll be really happy. You're here, you have a purpose, you're here to make a difference that only you can do. So, but this you can only do if you play your role. The Jewish people understood that on Purim. Mordechai and Esther, who were the tikkun from Adam and Eve, they're fixing the sin of Adam and Eve. They came and they said, we have to stand for who we are. And Esther played a special role. She understood that's my chance to save the Jewish people. And Mordechai stood up and was not afraid to fit in front of Haman. He didn't bow down. The Jewish people cannot bow down if they want really to be who they are. So the Jewish people at the time of Purim, what happened is that the reason they went to the Seuda of Achashverosh, to the party, the meal, is because they were fitting in. They were scared what people are going to say. Well, everything is kosher, so it's fine. We're still going. But we lost touch with our true Jewishness, who the Jewish people are. And that it was a very big problem. So Hashem set up that whole thing so that we can fix that idea. Now, there's a very interesting question to ask. We see the 10 Commandments. If we look at the 10 Commandments, those are 10 steps from the beginning of our relationship with Hashem till the last step. The beginning of our relationship with Hashem started with Anochi Hashem Elokecha. I am God, your Lord, your king that took you out of Egypt. That's where it started. And what is supposed to end up? The last of the 10 Commandments, interesting, is Lo Sachmod. You should not desire what the other ones have. His wife, his possession, anything he has. Because the last step that we want, the last step to fix the 10 steps, to get close to God and attach to and to become a true Adam, if the first, connect to the first sin, Sof Maseh Machshava Tchila. whatever was there at the beginning is going to come back at the end. So the last step is to stop wanting to have someone else's package. We all know that at the end, if we knew really the true package that each one have, we wouldn't want it. We know ours is much better. Ours is designed by God for us. So what do we do on Purim? We dress up the way we truly feel we're supposed to be on our highest. So for example, I dress like Super G because I'm Rabbi G, Rabbi Gutmacher, and I try to be my true best self. I want to save the world. I want to make a difference. So I dress like Super G. What are you going to dress up like? What are you going to take out that usually you don't show people because you're afraid of what people are going to say? Be your true self. Dress up the way you feel you should make a difference. You be an activist for yourself. You believe in saving the whales, then dress up as a whale savior. You want to be someone who wants to save the animals, then dress as a safari saving savior that saves animals. Who do you want to be? You want to be a great rabbi, then dress as a rabbi. You want to be a great doctor, dress as a doctor. We all have that uniqueness in us, and that's our true happiness. That's the only way we can connect to our real happiness, and that's the reason why we drink. We drink to try to break all the barriers, all the masks that we put during the year, and that prevents us from connecting to our true self. So, my dear friend, I want to wish you an awesome Purim. May you all be able to achieve your full potential, to connect to the inside of yourself, not be afraid to do what you think is right, what you think is going to connect you to your true self and to what your mission is. You're here for a special mission. Fight for it. Believe in yourself and go out and do it. I love you all and Purim Sameach, and can't wait to see who you're going to become, that true hero of yourself. And this way you will be happy till the rest of time, and we'll all be able to live who we truly are, play our true role, and we all be able to bring Moshiach b'yamenu. Chag Sameach.